Today's game on KFJB-TV is sponsored by First Rate Real Estate, Adland Engraving and Screen Print Company, Central State Bank, your Marshalltown Dairy Queens, Hy-Vee Marshalltown, Lennox Employees Credit Union, Marshalltown School District, Sandvik Enterprises, Scooters, Marshalltown, State Farm, Tyler Pashong Agency, Members First Community Credit Union, Van Wyck Wood Builders.
It's the regular season finale for Marshalltown Bobcat girls soccer as they look to push above 500 tonight, hosting the Grinnell Tigers on match day on KFJB-TV. Welcome to the pitch at Litter Cold Field. I'm Brandon Lewis. Megan Heitmann alongside me tonight as the Bobcats getting warmed up to host the Grinnell Tigers tonight as they come in out of the WAMAC in Class 2A. A little 3A matchup as you look at Sofia Valdez-Chavez in goal tonight. Third in 3A with 177 saves. She's been a real bright spot back there in goal in her junior campaign.
Yeah, she's a great wall back there, and she also is obviously not afraid to come out and take some of those long balls away that could end up in fast break, shot attempts for the other team. She'll just come out and kick it, using the football about the 20-yard line and get it back out. So, no, she's a great aggressive goalie that you want to have back there.
Bobcats 2-2-1 in their last 5. What do you look for them to do real well to tune up before they face the North Polar Bears coming up next week in a rematch in a game they lost 2-1 and looking for some payback?
Yeah, I think they've struggled a little bit as late, just with a little bit of chemistry and a little bit of, you're getting towards the long part of the season, and any team with a bunch of teenagers is going to have some issues at some point in the season. So I think that hopefully they worked through that. They had a little lull here in the last few games. I think they just need to get back on track to what they were doing earlier in the year, with a lot more communication, a lot more connected passes, and just having a lot more fun. Yeah,
that is the key. You're pulling out your inner Georgia Jansen here tonight with having fun.
Yes, we all want to have fun.
That is for sure. Coming up, our pre-match visit with Cameron Nearing as we preview the Tigers and the Bobcats. This one moved up 2 hours due to severe weather off to our southwest. We'll look to get this one in before that moves in later tonight. This is Match Day. You're watching KFJB-TV.
At Marshalltown Community School District, students don't just prepare for the future, they shape it. Embrace the lead. From academic excellence to college and career readiness, our schools support every student's journey. With strong student support, a wide range of extracurricular opportunities, engaging fine arts programs, and hands-on learning experiences. There's something here for everyone. Marshalltown Community School District, where they embrace the lead to ensure success tomorrow.
Refinance your auto loan with Members First Community Credit Union. For a limited time, refinance your auto loan from another lender and receive 1% cash back up to $500. Scan the QR code to apply online. Call us or visit a Members First branch.
It is match day on KFJB-TV. This one moved up 2 hours due to severe weather tonight. Now joined by head coach Cameron Nearing. It is the regular season finale tonight as you welcome in the Grinnell Tigers. Coach, 7-1 heading into this one. What do you look out of your team in the final one, getting tuned up for postseason about a week and a half out from now?
Just trying to get that win and just being a positive and having just so much fun on the field. Like, this could be the last time we play at our home field for some of our seniors, so it's like, let's finish it out strong and take a W on the way.
Yeah. And, of course, have not seen Grinnell in quite some time, so what's kind of your scout on them here tonight?
They have one good girl, number 16, and as long as we shut her down, I feel like it should be all right. They leave that midfield open, and we have Katie and Jen and Claire, so, like, we have plenty of people to dominate that midfield and find the outsides and get shots on goal. So.
Yeah. Yeah, they match up in a 4-3-3 formation. What's kind of the secret to getting Claire past their defensive line and getting her some good looks tonight?
Kind of being that back shadow, kind of like putting her in a place where she's not anticipated to get the ball, but she's fast. So being able to get that cross, and she's going to be there every time, and she always is. It's just, can we get through their defense to just pound the ball in the back of the net, which there should be no reason why Claire can't do that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, she's been nearly almost just above 75% on her shots on goal percentage, which is pretty incredible. She's top 5 in goals scored this year. How do you be efficient? You know, I mean, it's extremely rare that you see that kind of efficiency.
It is. It's really hard to do. It's just going to be that, how can she come back next year and do the same thing without getting that, oh my gosh, watch her. I mean, hey, I think I'm going to talk to her about switching her number, you know, making it difficult to be like, where'd she go? What number is she this year? So just getting her switched up, because she's capable of shooting of literally anywhere, and it's just going in. So that's always good for her.
Which I think is the exciting thing about it is, a good season this year as you get on the road for your first postseason match against Des Moines North. But beyond this year, you have a lot coming back. So how critical are these games to help that development going into the future?
Super huge. We're going to be working on trying to mix people up to see where we can work with. We don't have Georgia Jansen for Des Moines North game, so being able to adjust without one less center back or right back. So being able to put people positions that might be their positions next year. So always good to see what we can do to improve just for next year or even next game.
Yeah. Sophie Valdez-Chavez, as far as saves go, she's, top 5 in Class 3A. Her leap this year, I know you kind of called for it. You wanted more communication. We've heard more of that, more confidence. We've seen more of that as well. How rewarding is it seeing those players do those kind of things after you kind of put your trust and belief in her?
Really big, because at the end of the day, I think roughly 65 offsides this season, so being able to know that she's not getting punished in the back every time because we're holding the line too far, but I think it's very huge to know that she can become a defender rather than just sit back there doing nothing for us. So being able to come out and kick the ball, get forward, and we've actually capitalized on that a few times just to move the ball up there quick, because she came out as a defender and moved the ball up quick, so it's always good.
Yeah. A 2-1 loss to North last time around. That's your postseason opponent. How excited are you, or is the team kind of relishing the opportunity to get payback?
Definitely relishing trying to get that payback. It was definitely kind of a low point for us, but at the same time, we saw that what we could do better for even just the games to come. So tonight, I think, will show us what we're capable of to complete the season as a whole. So I'm really excited to see what we can do tonight to bring into regionals.
Yeah. Awesome. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
All right. That is Cameron Nearing, head coach for Marshalltown Bobcat girls soccer, starting at 11 for the Tigers and the Bobcats when we come back on Match Day on KFJB-TV.
Scooter's Coffee is going bananas, literally. Treat yourself to banana bread hot or iced lattes, creamy latte blenders, and fresh banana bread muffins. Need something refreshing? Sip a berry spritz soda, light, bubbly, and perfect any time of day. Craving cozy? Try salted caramel waffle lattes, hot or iced, or a smooth sea salt caramelicious as a latte, cold brew, or blender. And don't forget the French toasty sandwich, warm, sweet, and satisfying. Plus, Cinnalicious drinks are here for a limited time. Scooter's Coffee, amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
Have Van Wyck Wood Builders design and build the storage shed you need. So many different options to choose from. Van Wyck Wood Builders, just 5 miles south of I-80 in Grinnell on Highway 146. Online at vanwyckwoodbuilders.com. Gear up for game day with Adlin Engraving and Screen Print. Spring and summer sports are here. We have you covered with apparel, awards, embroidery, with many options and ideas. Adlin Engraving and Screen Print, 307 Riverside in Marshalltown. Easy parking, delivery is available. Making the pitch at Litter Cold Field, Brandon Lewis, Megan Heitmann alongside me, our on-site producer, Zach Tomish, Deacon Grant, Keith Stewart, our camera crew tonight. Let's get to tonight's starting lineups, all presented by Sandvik Enterprises in Marshalltown. Let them deliver for you while we deliver the starting lineups. First up for the Grinnell Tigers behind Steven Seek, head coach, 4-9-1, coming into this one out of the Wamak West in Class 2A. Looks like this back in goal. It'll be Sherman and then Manat, Holden, Chedester, as well as Lindbergh on the defensive line. At midfield tonight for the Grinnell Tigers, it'll be Seek with her 12 goals to lead the Grinnell Tigers. Ford and Klein as well there at the midfield. Up front in the forwards, it'll be Mashmeyer as well as Stocks and Martinez here tonight for the Grinnell Tigers. That is their starting lineups. They were 4-8-3 a year ago. They play Ballard coming up in postseason play next Thursday. They'll round out the season this coming Wednesday against Marion. All right, for the Marshalltown Bobcats behind Cameron Nearing, 7-7-1 on the season, 2-2 out of the Iowa Alliance North in Class 3A. Bobcats are 10th in 3A with 45 goals scored as a team, and they're 3rd in 3A with 183 team saves. In goal, Sofia Valdez-Chavez on the defensive line, helping her out tonight. It'll be Long, Jansen, and Teles. At midfield tonight for the Bobcats, it'll be Cross, Gomez, Ramirez, and Mraz. And up front in the attack for the Bobcats, it'll be with her 21 goals, Claire Bonser at left wing, Lilia Kristen at the center forward, and with 6 goals on the right wing, Kira Halstead for the Bobcats. That is our starting lineups, all brought to you by Sandvik Enterprises in Marshalltown. Taking a look at head coach Cameron Nearing in her first year has done a really nice job, I feel, taking over for a program, implementing a little bit of a new formation, and inheriting a team that lost their top 2 goal scorers from a year ago.
Yeah, I think they lost their top 2 goal scorers and a lot of their playmakers from last year. But I think bringing her energy to it, bringing her a little bit different, more aggressive philosophy than what they've played in the past, especially on that defense and getting that offensive trap going, I think has really something that the girls have bought into and really enjoyed playing this year.
Yeah, they really have. Time for our keys to the match, all presented by First Rate Real Estate, FirstRateTeam.com. All right, Megan, our keys here tonight.
Yeah, for the Bobcats, they need to go back to being Bobcats. Go back to where they were a few weeks ago, where they were having a lot better communication, a lot better connected passes, which leads to more opportunities, which leads to more fun, right? I know I'm going to be Georgia, but having more fun makes playing more enjoyable, and then you end up playing harder. Yep. All of that is true. And the key to the Tigers tonight is to contain Claire. If they can contain Claire from the ball getting to her, then there's a less likely chance she's going to score, because as was said in the chat with Coach Nearing, she is scoring at an incredibly high percentage clip. I mean, it's not like she's taken 1,000 shots to score 21. She is extremely efficient, so if the ball gets to her, it's one of those where you almost expect it to go in, which is hard to say. Mm-hmm. But if they can contain her and get her touches outside the box and away from the goal, I think they have a better shot with the Bobcats tonight.
And they will play a 4-3-3 formation, Grinnell, so it'll be interesting to see if their left and right backs do move up or if they stay back to kind of counter against Claire Bonser here tonight.
I mean, I haven't coached soccer for a while, but I would just have somebody mark her all the time and kind of play a man-to-man defense on Claire and have the other 3 people in the backfield worry about everybody else.
That is our keys to the match. Again, all presented by First Rate Real Estate, FirstRateTeam.com. We'll step aside for the national anthem kickoff next.
At Lennox Employees Credit Union, you're more than a member, you're family. Since 1948, we've been helping members and their families save more, borrow smarter, and reach their financial goals. Whether it's a low-rate auto loan, a mortgage that feels manageable, or simply a savings account that grows with you, we're here to make banking simple and stress-free. Discover the credit union difference today. Visit Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main in Marshalltown, where people helping people is more than a motto, it's who we are. Learn more at LennoxECU.com. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
When you're craving something quick, tasty, and satisfying, think your Marshalltown Dairy Queens. From hot made-to-order favorites like burgers, chicken strips, and fries to the Dairy Queen classics you love, blizzards, cones, sundaes, and shakes. Be sure to check out the monthly featured treats and limited-time favorites, always giving you something new to try. Whether it's lunch, dinner, or a sweet treat, just because. Your Marshalltown Dairy Queens has you covered. 2 convenient locations, South Center Street and North 3rd Avenue in Marshalltown, where happy tastes good every day.
The following is a presentation of Bobcat Athletics on KFJB-TV.
Match day.
Match day. Match day.
Match day.
Match day.
Match day starts now on KFJB-TV.
Well, the final regular season match day on KFJB-TV. Brandon Lewis, Megan Heitmann alongside me tonight. Great to have you along with our KFJB-TV crew. Keith Stewart, Deegan Grant on our camera coverage, and our producer on site, Zach Tobish. As be sure to hit the like button and support our broadcast. We appreciate it. And subscribe to KFJB-TV. It is all free to do so. Turn on those upcoming game notifications. Don't miss any athletic coverage here on KFJB-TV. All whites for Grinnell here this evening, as well as the all blues for the Marshalltown Bobcats. Final regular season match here for the Cats, like we mentioned, and it will be kickoff going to the Grinnell Tigers to get us underway here tonight. This one moved up 2 hours due to the severe weather, which is just getting over the Iowa-Nebraska border, so we're hoping that's a good thing about soccer, as our very own Keith Stewart joked. There's always a running clock. So.
There is that.
We don't have to get to a 35-point rule to keep that going.
There was a game a few weeks back where we had about a 45-minute delay for the start because of lightning and a little bit of rain. So, yeah, if we can get it in earlier, I'm good for that.
Plus, it goes a little better for your bedtime tonight.
Exactly.
Yeah. That one out on the far side. It will be a throw-in for the Grinnell Tigers. They are 2-3 in their last 5 matches. Both these teams haven't seen each other in a while. 2017 season, last time Tigers and Bobcats met in girls soccer. Of course, we saw them in other sports as offside ruled here. A free kick for the Bobcats to come momentarily. I won't bring up the girls basketball time you played Grinnell.
Nope.
That wasn't your fondest memory, I'm sure.
The last 2 times we've gone down there and played, it's not been fun.
I don't know what it is about Grinnell.
We just seem to not remember how to play basketball.
2-0. Back in 2017, Grinnell won that one in girls soccer, and 3-2 in 2016. So can't really take anything out of those matchups, but a good area matchup here tonight between these two.
Yeah, some of these kids were like barely in school then, I believe.
Yeah. That one to the far side, and it will be a throw-in as Carolina Cross will go track that one down. All play to the top of the box. Bonser was eyeing it, but Grinnell had a lady there to kick it out on the far side for a Bobcat throw-in.
Yeah, that needs to be their game plan. It's just not let her get that first touch.
Mm-hmm. She has been very good on that first touch.
Yeah.
I mean, she just settles it and fires away.
Yeah, and I mean, to their credit, her teammates have done a phenomenal job of getting her the ball in open spaces, right? There's a lot of times that they've just passed her open, and she's, I don't know if they have ESP or what their communication is, but she's ready for it and knows where they're sending it to.
Ball out to Mraz, finds Bonser, slips through to Halstead, almost able to get there, and the keeper will call it off as Marin Sherman will pick that one up. 1,000 minutes in goal this year for Sherman, 193 saves and 46 goals allowed for the sophomore keeper. She boots this one back towards midfield as Jansen will track it down. Almost a nice opportunity, though. I thought Halstead was going to have an opportunity for her 7th.
Yeah, that was a good cross that went through. I mean, everybody was right in line there. Even Lilia was on the backside. It's just the keeper got there first. So that was a good play for the Bobcats. We need to keep that up.
Cross watches that one go out for a Bobcat throw-in. And Bonds are creating. Can she get the angle? And that one deflected out, and it will be a Bobcat corner from the far side. So Bobcats come in with 52 corners on the season, and out there to the far side, Genesee Telez in our last match day. She scored on a crosser as it was a beautiful play, and I believe that was finally on her 7th or 8th cross set in on the corner kick.
There were so many corner kicks that night.
There were. Bonds are nearly getting ahead on this one. Grinnell will clear this away to the near side, and they will not get there in time, so it'll be a Bobcat throw-in. To the top of the box, poke towards the goal, but off to the right. As another clean save for Sherman right there.
Yeah, at least we keep putting pressure on it. Like, that's what you want to see is our midfielders taking some shots from out there, our everybody on the forward line just attacking the goal. Keep the pressure on the defense.
Frankie Long trying to get that away, but Grinnell will come up with it in the end. Klein attacking ahead. This is Seek. And Caitlin Seek, as Sophia Valdez-Chavez picks it up.
You know, those runs make you nervous, but I have faith in Sophie every time. It's kind of the opposite of Claire. Like, I expect her to also just get the ball.
Yep. Raz boots this one ahead. Sherman will be there in time at the edge of the 18. Bobcats coming off a loss 3-0 to the Ottumwa Bulldogs last week. Another good drive and a take by Seek. Put this one up off the gloves, and that will be a corner kick awarded to the near side for the Grinnell Tigers. But a great play by Sophia Valdez to come out and knock that one away.
Yeah, she had a good angle on that. And those ones that go high, I'm always a little concerned of. You know, if she's challenged anywhere, it might be vertically. But she was able to get some hands on that one. Yeah. And, you know, on the flip side, it might be, and Coach Narian said that they were going to key in on Seek tonight. It might be one of those where you just match like Georgia up against her and say, you know, because she's come from the right, she's come from the left already. Just make sure we have one person keeping track of her, and I think Georgia would match up pretty well.
Yeah, and Seek plays at the midfield, so I feel like she's kind of left by head coach Steven Seek to, hey, you kind of find which way might be the best for you to attack.
Yeah. Good touch.
Grinnell trying to work it to the near side and misplayed by Manette, and this will result in a Bobcat throw-in by Mraz. To Halstead, deflected towards Kristen. And intercepted here as Ford comes up with it. Seek just kind of waiting right there and just onside. She'll attack. And the angle is off as some pressure from Fatima Ramirez will result in a goal kick, but boy, you can see there Seek, but just finding that open space right there.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Georgia was just caught a little sleeping on the backside and was the one keeping her onside. So, you know, if we clean that up, then we get her offsides again.
I know head coach Nearing also mentioned that that's kind of a point of pride, how many offsides they have forced this year is setting that line and also having that good communication to force the other teams into those situations.
And that's something that we we just haven't had a huge emphasis on in the past. And so it's something I think new for a lot of these girls of just, continually looking down your line, continually making sure that your line is straight in order, especially when you're on the opposite side of the field.
Claire Manat is going to check in. Estefany Martinez will check out for the Grinnell Tigers. An early substitution. Throw in from the near side. Can Frankie Long clear this one away? Not quite. At the penalty arc, taken back by Grinnell. And now Long will boot this one ahead to Lilia Kristen. Good boot ahead for Mraz. She'll use her speed to try to get there, but the angle taken down by Manat and pushes it out for a Bobcat throw-in.
Yeah, that was some of that good connected passing, right? Where Lilia came in, Frankie clears it. Lilia comes back and gets it. She takes her time a little bit, finds Genesee in the middle, and that was honestly a really good pass up to Itzy to go get it.
Yeah, Mraz definitely has speed to get to some of those balls.
Yeah, I think the Grinnell defender had a little bit longer legs that was moving just as fast.
Goal kick to come for Sherman. This might be a turnover.
Yeah, that seemed like a dangerous pass.
It did. Bonzer tried to stick with it. Off the goalie's arm and finally cleared away by Grinnell. Now a shot taken off the crossbar, the football post, and that will be a goal kick to come. But good pressure as Bonzer nearly had a chance, but Sherman just was able to get a hand on it as we take a look at our Tyler Pashong State Farm replay. Self-defense by Sherman's left arm right there.
Yeah, I think Claire's first touch was just a little bit too strong, and she knew it was going to be her and the goalie at the same time getting there, so and you can't hit the goalie.
Well, you can.
You can. I think they're more sensitive about it than when I played 30 years ago.
Grinnell trying to push it ahead, but deflected back into the Bobcat attacking area. Mraz now on the wing, pokes this one ahead, looking to the far side to Bonzer. Yes, a great pass. And Bonzer will track it down, a long run for her. Cross has it taken away. Jansen steps in front of that pass. Out to Mraz. See if she can find the angle for a crosser.
Good move.
On the edge of the 18, back towards the top of the box. And that one will slip through as Sherman watches it go out on the end line.
Yeah, we're doing a good job of finding open people that have their hips already squared at the goal, right? We just haven't quite found the finishing touch yet, but hopefully that comes next.
Manat works it ahead, but turned over. Jansen finding that one. To Les. Back to Ramirez. Ramirez getting in the mix, and Telez comes up with it again. Finds Cross on the far side.
Yeah, I also noticed that Georgia and Frankie have switched sides, so maybe they think Seek is going to be more on the left side.
Kristen trying to work her way towards this one. Now Mraz. Kira Halstead, one of those players who has really taken a leap in her junior year.
Yeah, she's really stepped up in just her ball control and handling, and she's had some great assists this year.
Yeah.
In addition to the goals she has scored.
Yeah. 6 goals this year. Definitely has played with much more confidence.
Yeah.
I feel like she gained some of that confidence in basketball season. I know you guys kind of forced her to be a little bit more confident with her basketball game too.
Well, it wasn't really us. I think it was just her teammates, more of like, we know you can do this, go do this. And when you get the chance, go do it. And I think that a little bit of that stuck, and I think she's more confident in soccer overall. But hopefully it continues on into next year in both.
Yeah, for sure. Frankie Long, almost a handball, but hit off her side high, and Grinnell working this one in the attacking area. Oh, we're getting bunched up, and Grinnell is going to try to fight through it. Jansen off of her foot, and finally Ramirez able to take over.
It's a little like ping pong ball.
Yeah, that reminded me of coaching Mask back in the day. Spread out!
Or just settle it down.
Yeah.
Get it at your feet.
Stocks has it in the attacking area for the Grinnell Tigers. Cross will take it away. Loses it for a Tiger throw-in on the far side. Back on the edge, Jansen trying to step in front, shut it down, can't. Valdez stops it with a right foot, and the Bobcats will clear this one as Frankie Long will get it up to cross. Nearly a little bit of trouble right there.
Yeah, you can tell Seek's just a good player.
Yeah.
She had a couple good moves and a little hesitation to get around Georgia. Georgia likes to just kind of stick her foot out and not really move her body in front of it to get the ball. And you could tell that she knew that was coming and made a good play around her.
Yeah, Seek so far this year, 52 shots on goal, 12 have gone in with 1 assist. She's 1 of 1 from PKs, as well as we'll have a few substitutions here for both teams. As the Bobcats will see Elena Garcia come into the match, as well as Gianna Gomez, who's played really well at left back. She'll check in for Frankie Long. Cross will come off the pitch as Garcia will replace her. As you took a look at that Tyler Pashong State Farm replay.
Yeah, I'm sure Elena's going to love being in the midfield again. She says facetiously.
Yeah.
We got her to play defense a few years back, and she just really took to it and likes it.
Yeah.
Not that, she always played midfield before, and she was also very good at that. She just, there was a lot less running on defense, and she was really appreciative of that.
If you can sneak away from a lot of running in soccer somehow.
Yeah.
A touch by Gianna Gomez. She'll push it ahead. A good find to Bonzer. And out on the wing.
There we go.
Here's a long run for Garcia. She tracks it down. And she'll save it, sends it into the box, but it looks like Sherman's going to be out to pick this one up, and she will. A really bright spot. I didn't know much about Gianna Gomez as well coming in as she's at left back. Just a freshman, but, boy, she has played some really strong minutes this year.
Yeah, she's had a really, Coach Nearing said early in the season that she liked her and had a lot of confidence in her. They just needed to get her, a little bit mature to the varsity level, and I think that's obvious that she's done that. She's a real heady player. She's in the right spots, and she does the right things with the ball when she gets it.
Seek charging again, but a good step-out move right there. A little attempt at a tackle. I won't rule it a full tackle right there on Fatima Ramirez. But she's one that started out more of in a midfield role, but has kind of slid back on that defensive kind of center back spot. And that's where she played a lot last year, and it feels like that's one of her more comfortable spots that she plays.
That's been her spot all of growing up, has been anchoring that defense, and she is just very good at it. I think they toyed with the idea of moving her up because she has a strong leg and can also shoot from farther out from that midfield position.
She probably learned something from Yuri, her sister.
Maybe, maybe something came off there, but I think she's just a lot more confident. She's she's confident in any place she plays, and she'll be good at it, but I think everybody is more confident having her back there, knowing that they can take a little more chances on the sides, knowing that they have Fati back there to rely on.
Well, Gomez tried to track it down but couldn't save it, and it ends up being another corner, second corner of the night for the Grinnell Tigers. This one from the far side, as it looks like Seek is...
Oh, there's two of them over there.
Yeah. Oh, a little deke. So Seek will come out to the edge of the box, and they'll look for a pass play off the corner. And Jansen will clear this one away, luckily for the Bobcats there. Bounces out to Telez.
Good
Trying to
ball.
find a lane. She finds
Good
Kira
ball.
Halstead. Good ball ahead, but tracked down by the defensive line as Alex Chester has really done a nice job at center back. She's just a freshman back there. We've seen number 10 make a few plays for Grinnell early on tonight.
Yeah, that was a good ball up the middle. It just kind of got a little pushed off the line. Kira got a little pushed off the line there, and Claire wasn't close enough to take it.
That ball took a favorable Bobcat bounce as Holden misplayed it, but Sherman was able to come out from goal. Good boot ahead, big bounce.
Yeah, I think that was a little unexpected. That's about the farthest kick she's had of the handful she's had so far. That one has
Oh, Sofia Valdez-Chavez, bad turnover here nearly, but Jansen is there on the defensive play to cut it off and push it out of the box. That was nearly a setup on the doorstep for Seek.
Sometimes I hate those passes back to the goalie because of that. Like if it accidentally gets misplayed, because they're trying to only one touch get it out, and if it goes off your foot wrong, then you get a goofy spin and it's not going your way.
Bonser trying to take one back towards net, but off the mark, and a goal kick and a substitution as Brooke Mashmeyer will check in for the Grinnell Tigers as we look at that play again on KFJB-TV. Jansen in the right place at the right time just to get there before Caitlin Seek could get there. As a few substitutions for the Grinnell Tigers as Claire Manette will check off the pitch, and coming in for her, it'll be Penny Clayton, the freshman at midfield. Mraz takes over, gets it to Telez.
Oh, good ball.
Now out to Kristen. She's onside, takes a strike off the side of her foot just a little bit as she was trying to strike that towards the near side post.
Yeah, and that is her weaker foot. I mean, it is weird to say, but she is left-footed, so a right-footed kick at it is actually a success for her. She has just a little bit less control.
It was better than I could have
foot.
done with my off foot, probably.
Right. It's always funny when you have a left, because it's not common when you have a left-footed person and then you see them try biff a right-footed shot, and you're like, what is wrong with that? I can say that because my son is left-footed, and he is terrible with his right foot.
Ford losing it. Bobcats poke it ahead. Sherman will come out late to grab that one. We have cleared the 20-minute mark as the Bobcats feeling this one out. Grinnell plays on, I believe, natural grass at their home turf.
Cool.
I believe they play at the football. Well, I'm just.
I have no idea.
I don't believe they play at Grinnell College. I know Grinnell College's turf, but I'm sure they're not. The bouncing balls here tonight, I'm sure, is a little bit different for them in that aspect.
Yeah, it could be. And the fact that they bounce true. I mean, that's the biggest thing on grass is that sometimes you get divots here and there.
Yeah.
Especially if it's been football season or there's been snow or anything else.
Yeah, you definitely got that on the old Leonard Cole field before the turf.
Yeah, I think our Karam was the most impressive for a soccer field that I've ever seen. Just how humpy it was in the middle, because I swear you could kick it right down the center line and it was going out of bounds.
Halstead getting a foot on it, but taken away by Manette. One back by Katie Gomez.
Good ball.
And just too far in front of Bonser. She put the hand up late. She knew that she was going to have a chance there, but Sherman was out.
Yep. Just about a step too far was that pass.
And a missed touch on the far side by Martinez. A throw-in for the Bobcats. Take a look at our Tyler Pashung State Farm replay. Sherman out just in time to pick that one up before Claire Bonser was able to get there. Tied for fourth place in Class 3A, Claire Bonser with 21 goals, 27 shots on goal, 66 shots. Her shot on goal percentage, 78%.
Yeah,
not bad.
That sounds impressive.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're going in more times than they're not.
Yeah. And that's one of those where you're like, why didn't she make that one? Because it's unusual to make so many.
Halstead trying to wait for that ball, deflected. And Grinnell will clear for a Bobcat throw-in. Taking a look around the state of Iowa in Class 3A here tonight. Our scoreboard updates throughout the night, all brought to you by Central State Bank. Right now, Ottumwa is leading Mount Pleasant 5-0. Mason City and Johnston matching up tonight as Johnston ranked in the top 15, as well as Southeast Polk and Urbandale, Des Moines North and Perry, and Pella Christian and Indianola. As Valdez Chavez will poke that one back towards midfield. Des Moines North against Perry tonight. Interesting to keep an eye on that one as they kick off at 5:30. That's who the Bobcats will face coming up next Thursday night in postseason play.
Hopefully a revenge match.
Yes,
I don't think they played their best soccer when they saw them a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, it was a 2-1 loss for the Bobcats, but yeah, looking for revenge. Seems like a game that they are a favorable draw and in a position to do so.
Yeah, it would be nice to get that first postseason win.
Bonds are waiting, but she is offside. Free kick to come.
Yeah, and Ottumwa's got a goal scorer too, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's one of the top goal scorers in 3A as well, I think. I know we had some problems with her last week.
Yeah. In that 3-0 loss. Bonser, as you take a look at the replay, just offside. Here, Halstead trying to get there, but Sherman is out to make the save for the Grinnell Tigers. We are still scoreless as we approach the 25th minute. And that ball will be poked too far ahead by Ford. Sophie Valdez Chavez will pick that one up.
Yeah, we'll say. I think both of the goalies in pink are getting a lot of work tonight.
Good back and forth right there. Trying to poke it towards Halstead, but pushed away. Seek.
Nice
Has
move.
it taken away, yes. Nice play by Gomez. Grinnell will lose it out of play on Lindbergh. And a throw-in. Mraz has also switched sides.
Yeah, when I think she came in for Alina. Or no, Carolina came in for Alina. And Itzy moved across.
Cross. Finds Bonser. Bonser taking a chip shot, but has it blocked. Clayton will look to counterattack. Finds Seek. Jansen using the long legs to check back up. Yeah.
I love it when she does that. That's one of my favorite things. She takes like 4 steps and catches up with somebody who you think is on like a break on their own.
That's why she was able to get so many blocks.
Yeah.
Taking those long steps, as well as Millie. Heitmann.
Yes. No,
You know Millie, right?
Yeah, I think I do.
Okay.
She might live down this, hallway from me.
There was a look at Jansen catching back up on the nice play defensively. And Jansen, a little bit of a miss kick, will give Grinnell a throw-in. As Manat will take this quickly. Finds Claire Manat. And now a Bobcat throw-in. That throw-in just a touch strong in front of Cross. Ooh, fancy moves by Katie Gomez-Reyes. Now Cross wins it back.
There we go.
Bonser
She
trying
was
to
on
track
that
this
time.
down. Sherman was getting a drink, it looked like. Now Sherman coming out from goal and just a touch off the foot, not able to control it with the dribble by Bonser, and Sherman catches a break there. I believe did you see her? She was looking at the side of the goal when that ball came ahead for Bonser.
I was looking to see if Claire was on sides because she was past her defender, but there was a defender on the opposite side that kept her on.
Bonser waiting on that throw-in. Pushed out by Holden. Cross will take the throw-in. Gomez waiting on that one, and Grinnell took the opportunity to take it away. Penny Clayton losing that one. Ramirez. High bounce. Kristen.
Nice.
Waits for Bonser to take it.
That's good communication because Claire had the better angle.
Cross has pressure behind her. Trying to pass it. It's deflected for a Bobcat throw-in. Cross just a touch off on that throw into Bonser as Grinnell will clear it and will do it again.
Yeah, if we could have, one emphasis for improvement for next season, I think it's just throw-ins that result in something. We do a lot of throw-ins to people's chests flat on, and then they just go right back to whoever threw it in.
Telez out to Bonser off of Sherman's foot, and Sherman will luckily pick it up. Boy, charging was Kristen and Halstead, and I thought they were going to have a shot to put one on net, but not in the end. Wow.
Yeah, that was a great cross. That was a little zippy. I think it was a little...
Well, and that's a tight angle. Bonser was about 6 inches from being out on that end line. So we take a look at it again on our Tyler Pashung State Farm replay. Wow.
Yeah, she's good at getting her hips around to be able to pull that back. I've seen her do it a few times this year, and obviously Kira and Lilia were ready for it.
30 minutes through, a couple more substitutions for the Grinnell Tigers as Mashmeyer will check out of the match, as well as Penny Clayton. On a warm night like tonight, 76 right now. A little muggy, but a nice breeze that's kind of kept it a little bit cooler.
Yeah, that mugginess, I don't like that.
No. We're going to get a little bit more of that coming up here.
I know. My curly hair and muggy summer of Iowa is never a great combination.
Yeah, my hair really takes a hit in the summer, too.
I can tell. I do hope you put sunscreen on that dome. My brother has a similar haircut to yours. And
the bald.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a haircut.
Well, it's also high and tight.
Yes.
But yeah, he notoriously gets sunburn right on the top of the dome all the time. It's like, dude, wear a hat, put sunscreen on. He does.
Yeah, when I mow, I definitely put the hat on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You should have that saves your
big,
ears.
Big bucket hat, yeah.
A wide brim hat. I have my family history of really pale people of Irish descent. We also have a lot of skin cancer, so we take our hats and our sunscreen seriously.
Free kick from 35 yards out from goal for Seek, and Sophie Valdez-Chavez stops it on the leg. Oh, what a bounce. That was almost a horrible bounce for Sophie Valdez-Chavez, but picks it up at the last second. And here go the Bobcats on the counterattack as Cross will find Bonser, and just out of her reach.
Oh, no, she got
gets it back. Bonser with a tight angle, takes a shot, knocked down by Sherman. And the second chance by Kristen, not able to put it on net, and cleared away in the end by Grinnell. And this one will be over the net off of the foot of Cross. Wow. Great opportunity on the attack right there.
I had 2 heart attacks. One down there and now one down here. Yeah, I think the defense after the first kick was like, Sophie's got it, and
Yeah.
And then she didn't really have it, but they had a lot of faith in her, so that's good.
Yeah, Kristen just a touch off on that touch. But Sofia Valdez with that save, a huge one. She looked like about the only one who was not worried about that play, though.
She did. Yeah, no, she that was pretty smooth. I'm not sure what that penalty was. It looked like Georgia.
Somebody stuck. I think Georgia stuck the leg out again.
Oh, well, she picked the ball clean. So I'm going with Georgia didn't do anything wrong again.
Okay.
Okay. We'll see if our defense runs back with with the ball this time. Please just don't make me more nervous.
So free kick, and Seek trying to find an avenue to try to get it to Klein, but too far, and a goal kick to come.
And for the Tigers, number 2 is Stefani Martinez.
Substitution here as Lillian Ford will check off the pitch. As Sofia Valdez boots that one. Seek knocked it down. And now Jansen tries to boot this one back towards midfield. And deflected off of Katie Gomez. Seek all over the pitch. Winning that one back.
Are we sure there's only one of her out there? Because it seems like she's everywhere.
It does. And Valdez out from goal. We'll stop this.
Yeah. I hear Coach Nearing down there saying run through it. And
yeah. And Bonzer does.
Luckily, Claire heard her, too.
Oh, what a bend.
Hurt. Yeah.
Trying to go for the backside of the net, and just a little too much. Goal kick to come. But a great look there for Bonzer and a great pass. And you're right, I could hear head coach Cam Nearing as we take a look at the Tyler Pashunk State Farm replay.
Yeah, run through it. If they're not going to be aggressive and go through it the other way, if you're running through the ball, you're more likely to get it. And
yeah.
I think Claire heard her at the same time I heard Coach Nearing.
She looked like she turned it into another gear at that point.
Yeah.
Cross trying to settle it down.
There's another one through.
Yeah, Bonzer. It's going to hold there for her. Crosses it. Backside. Holstead's there. And a missed touch. Kind of hit up on her shin.
Yeah.
And just not able to get a foot on it as Sherman picks that one up. But another great look for the Bobcat attack.
Yeah, I think Kara just tried to chip it rather than kick through it just to make sure you hit it.
Yeah.
Which is, sometimes just hitting it a little bit will misdirect it and the goalie's out of place. But no luck on that one.
And at midfield, a little interference with our head referee. It's going to be a free drop here for Grinnell. And Seek will work her way past the defensive line. And she sends it off of the hands of Sofia Valdez for a corner kick on the far side as she hits the turf. Long run right there by her.
Seems like she has that extra gear, too, like when Georgia gets going,
Yep.
Seek also has that extra gear that might be fun to watch if you're a Grinnell fan.
Mashmeyer's back into the match as you see that one skim off the hands of Sofia Valdez. So Mashmeyer checks back in, and out will come Lainey Lucchese. Or excuse me, that was Morgan Stocks who checked out. Here comes the crosser. And just misplayed on the header by Klein. And the Bobcats will look to counter, but they send one too far ahead for Lily Kristen for a Tiger throw-in.
Yeah, Grinnell obviously has some set pieces on their corners that they're mixing up, but I think they broke into that one before she was ready to kick it. Otherwise, somebody would have been on that backside.
Ramirez will track this one. Back to Valdez. Now up to Jansen. And deflected. Oh, unfavorable to Manat, but they say offside. That was close because Gomez was back in that area on the defensive line for the Bobcats.
Yeah, but I think the Grinnell girl was just, luckily Georgia hit it off of a Grinnell person.
Okay. Yeah.
So then it's more of a pass. No, she's off, yeah.
And offside. This one will come back. Jansen was giving it a go. And so the Bobcats in the final moments of this first half of action, still scoreless between the Tigers and the Bobcats, look for a late push here.
Yeah,
see if
Grinnell's
Jansen.
They're a pretty solid team. I was looking at their schedule. They play some tough teams. And
they do. Walmack is not an easy conference.
Yeah, and they've played them pretty tough. So this is not surprising that based on just records alone, this is a tough game.
Kristen out to Cross. Cross has it deflected, stays with it, and just out of her reach, but they are going to award a corner kick for the Bobcats.
I thought it went off the defender. I didn't know if they were going to call it that way.
And so I believe this is just the second, or did I miss one? Is this the third? I believe this might just be the second corner kick of the night for the Bobcats.
Because they've had a deep throw-in over here.
Telez was on the other side. Yeah, the last one. Off of Halstead's thigh. And Katie Gomez-Reyes trying to push it back into the box.
10, 9, 8.
Grinnell looks to respond here, but it looks like we're going to run out of time in our first half through 40 minutes of play. We are scoreless between the Tigers and the Bobcats heading to halftime. Both teams with good opportunities just have not been able to capitalize as Sherman and Valdez have kept clean sheets for the Tigers and Bobcats through 40 right here on KFJB-TV. Gear up for game day with Adlet Engraving and Screen Print. Spring and summer sports are here. We have you covered with apparel, awards, embroidery, with many options and ideas. Adlet Engraving and Screen Print, 307 Riverside in Marshalltown. Easy parking, delivery is available.
Refinance your auto loan with Members First Community Credit Union. For a limited time, refinance your auto loan from another lender and receive 1% cash back up to $500. Scan the QR code to apply online. Call us or visit a Members First branch.
At Marshalltown Community School District, students don't just prepare for the future, they shape it. Embrace the lead. From academic excellence to college and career readiness, our schools support every student's journey. With strong student support, a wide range of extracurricular opportunities, engaging fine arts programs, and hands-on learning experiences. There's something here for everyone. Marshalltown Community School District, where they embrace the lead to ensure success tomorrow.
Scooter's Coffee is going bananas, literally. Treat yourself to banana bread hot or iced lattes, creamy latte blenders, and fresh banana bread muffins. Need something refreshing? Sip a berry spritz soda, light, bubbly, and perfect any time of day. Craving cozy? Try salted caramel waffle lattes, hot or iced, or a smooth sea salt caramelicious as a latte, cold brew, or blender. And don't forget the French toasty sandwich, warm, sweet, and satisfying. Plus, Cinnalicious drinks are here for a limited time. Scooter's Coffee, amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
Have Van Wyck Wood Builders design and build the storage shed you need. So many different options to choose from. Van Wyck Wood Builders, just 5 miles south of I-80 in Grinnell on Highway 146. Online at vanwyckwoodbuilders.com. Halftime at Litter Field at the pitch. Brandon Lewis, Megan Heitmann alongside me. A really good first half for both keepers, keeping clean sheets. Sophie Valdez-Chavez has had a couple that have been very close calls, but in the end she's made the stop here. What have you kind of seen on the defensive end as we look at one of those free kicks that got a little interesting here at the end?
Yes, I would appreciate if I saw another blue shirt back there. But it led to a kind of a fast break for him, too, going the other way. We just got to find the passes that are going to go through. So far, both defenses have been really good about intercepting those passes that are going through.
Yeah.
They're definitely marking up Claire. I think it's going to be kind of a who's going to get tired first kind of thing, and who's gonna crack first, and hopefully we can find a way to get through the defense.
Yeah, scoreless through 40 minutes of play. Our halftime coverage all brought to you by Scouting America, Mid-Iowa Council. Adventure online at scoutingiowa.org. You see that play by Claire Bonzer right there, as she's had a couple opportunities, but just has not been able to capitalize early on here tonight. Coming up, it is our Cat Connection, all presented by State Farm, Tyler Prashung Agency in Marshalltown. We're at halftime on Match Day on KFJB-TV.
I didn't really have much growing up, but I did have a mom, and she gave me a strong foundation. She signed me up for Scouts. I quickly fell in love with the outdoors. Showed me how to take responsibility, how to work with other people, and how to become a leader. That made me a better athlete on the field. Scouting made me the man I am today.
When you're craving something quick, tasty, and satisfying, think your Marshalltown Dairy Queens. From hot made-to-order favorites like burgers, chicken strips, and fries to the Dairy Queen classics you love, blizzards, cones, sundaes, and shakes. Be sure to check out the monthly featured treats and limited-time favorites, always giving you something new to try. Whether it's lunch, dinner, or a sweet treat, just because. Your Marshalltown Dairy Queens has you covered. 2 convenient locations, South Center Street and North 3rd Avenue in Marshalltown, where happy tastes good every day.
The Cat Connection, powered by State Farm, mtownproud.com.
It is our Cat Connection, all brought to you by Tyler Prashung, State Farm, mtownproud.com. Jackson Hinkle, offensive tackle for the Marshalltown Bobcat football program, just signing officially your letter of intent to go play football at Coe College over in Cedar Rapids. What kind of stood out in your mind in the recruiting process, and what you liked about Coe and why you decided on there?
So it was between William Penn and Coe, and William Penn was offering me a better offer because I think they're Division II. But, I mean, they lived out in the middle of nowhere. So, I mean, I would rather live in Cedar Rapids, second biggest city in Iowa or whatever, than the middle of nowhere. So, I mean, there's more opportunities over there.
Yeah. And then schooling-wise as well, you already kind of have your mind up on that, kinesiology. Tell me a little bit about what's kind of a passion for you in going down that avenue.
I mean, I just want to be involved in the football players, like just any sports. You can wrap ankles, you can do that stuff for them, you can give them the therapy they need, and I think that's just interesting. So.
Yeah, for sure. I've personally known some people that have gone into that field and got internships with like the Baltimore Ravens and stuff like that. So is that kind of a big factor for you? Is you see sports as a big part of your life, and you kind of want to continue to always stay connected?
Oh yeah.
Coe College has had some really good players in the past, including Fred Jackson, who played for the Buffalo Bills, running back. It's kind of a program in my eyes that is a little undervalued. There's always been some good talent and other people who have come out of that school. What kind of things, outside of the location and stuff kind of really drew your eye? Was it anything as far as their style of play or people who have kind of come through in the past?
I mean, when you look at pictures of them, they look like a football team. They look built. They're ready to play. I mean, the coach was talking to me saying that for their style of offense, I would be a big factor of that. So, I mean, I really don't want to be second string anywhere. I just want to play. So.
Of course, you played mostly at tackle. Is that kind of where they see you there on the offensive line?
Guard.
Okay. You've got that good guard. You got a little speed in you to get out and pull and all that kind of stuff. How do you feel like being a Bobcat in here? And there's been a long list of really good offensive linemen. Aiden DeVolder, I know he played at the next level, and others have gone on to play. How do you feel like it kind of prepared to help you take that step to the next level?
I mean, when I look at it, I just want to be someone that people look up to. So when they see my name on the wall, they're like, hey, I knew that guy, I played with that guy, and then I can do it too. So.
Of course, I know you're big in the weight room. We can tell all the time. You put the time in. How much has Alan Mann kind of helped you in that strength and conditioning side to get you ready to go? Because it's always a jump up going to the next level.
Freshman year was the 1x20 program. I mean, I don't know about that one, but it taught me form under strength, tension. I don't know how to describe it, but I went from that to sophomore year, breaking my collarbone, and I bumped up 50 pounds. So junior year, then now I'm just in the gym all the time. So, I mean.
Yeah, you've been involved with track and field as well here in the spring. I know you've set some personal best as far as throwing a shot and discus. Is track one of those things you kind of look at that it helps keep you in football shape and strength and agility and all that?
I mean, the workouts for track are literally just explosive workouts and squats. So it's every big workout you can think of you need for shot put, discus. It's just good everywhere.
We were just talking, Dylan and I were talking the other day, one of our favorite moments from the football season was our post game with you on senior night, if you recall that moment. But do you have a favorite moment over your playing football career, as far as maybe there's a game that sticks out or a moment in your mind that was a real special moment for you as a Bobcat?
I'm going to have to say senior night because, I mean, you could tell in the pictures and Vance photography, I don't know, on Instagram. So you could literally tell in the picture everyone's crying. It's like an emotional night, and I think that was my best game of the year against the best team in the state. So, I mean.
Yeah, I had a really good start to that game too, running the ball well, and that's the thing about football is it's kind of a brotherhood. How exciting is that going to the next level, knowing there's a whole new list of guys that you're going to meet and connect with and work with in your career?
I'm confident that I'm going to fit in with those guys. I don't remember who said it, but it was after the game. Everyone's crying. I mean, I'm crying, so I was sitting there, and then people were saying that I've been the best for about 3 years now and stuff like that, and that really just stuck with me, so I'm just going to carry that on my shoulders.
Well, we enjoyed watching you, and we wish you nothing but the best of luck at Co.
Thank you.
That is Jackson Hinkle on our Cat Connection, all brought to you by Tyler Prashong State Farm, mtownproud.com.
From the 2018 tornado to the 2020 derecho, Marshalltown has faced adversity, but our community has become stronger and M-Town proud. At Tyler Prashong State Farm Agency in Marshalltown, we have options for home, auto, life, and business. Our goal is to give you choices that impact in a positive way. As we have found out firsthand, life is never predictable, but you should always be prepared. Head to mtownproud.com to see how we can best fit your needs. We'd love to talk to you about what makes you M-Town proud.
Well, the final 40 minutes of the regular season remain for the Marshalltown Bobcats at a draw at halftime between the Tigers and the Bobcats. Second half kickoff will go for the Bobcats. I'm Brandon Lewis. Megan Heitmann alongside me, Zach Tomish, our on-site producer, Keith Stewart, Deegan Grant on our camera coverage tonight here at Leonard Cole Field. Well, the Bobcats look to get their attack going. Claire Bonzer with those 21 goals scored so far this year. Scoreless in the first half as the Cats will go to work as we are underway. And Grinnell forces the issue. Sends the ball ahead, but it looks like Sophia Valdez will be out to play this one back up towards midfield. Bonzer pushes it ahead.
Yeah, just a little too far ahead. Also, we have Maylee Corona in starting the second half.
Yeah, out here on left midfield position. Delez taking over, sending a far shot, and Sherman will reach up and snag that one. I heard Coach Stephen Seek before the match saying, hey, there's going to be some high balls here tonight. You have to be ready for that. And I know he mentioned, was alluding to passes and then also shots taken as Bobcats historically, even last year, especially with Yuri Ramirez and McKenna Coleman. I mean, I think if you go back, they led Class 3A in long shot goals. I mean,
going over the top.
Yeah.
In football field goals, they probably led.
Yeah.
That's one of the things, especially with younger players, that's hard to learn is to kick it powerfully because it's going to want to go up from distance. But to keep it low and still kick it powerfully, you really got to get your head and your body in front of the ball. And that is something that Yuri, I know, struggled with because I worked with her on it quite a bit. But that is also one of the things I would say that Claire does really well and has probably led to a lot of her goals is that she doesn't miss high very often. She's missing wide one way or the other, but she doesn't miss high. She does a good job of keeping it, zippy and low right at the goal.
Zippy.
It's zippy. It is zippy.
She zipped a lot in the goal.
Yeah, I don't want to get in. I would not want to be the goalie to get in front of the ball when some of these girls are kicking it.
That is for sure.
Claire for one. Yep. I think Katie and Genesee for others. I'm good on that, as my son would say.
Sophia Valdez way out from goal. Boot this one back towards midfield. Cross-tracking it down. Ramirez trying to fend off some pressure.
Nope.
She's had enough. Long run for the Cats. And out to make the save is Sherman as a couple of ladies, including Bonzer, as Kristen and Holstead all in the area.
Yeah, I think Sherman hesitated there for a second, and all three of them were like, oh, and took off after it.
Jansen cuts that one off momentarily. And we do have I believe, a delay whistle here. And a foul called as Seek was on the turf. The free kick trying to time it up, and Jansen is the first to play. And cleared out on the far side for a Bobcat throw-in.
Yeah, that was a good defense on that free kick from the middle there. Better than at least the one where gave me a heart attack, where Sophie came out and got it. Sophie was nonchalant and confident, but yeah. I was not. Nice, Lilia.
Deflected to Bonzer. She's got the angle, and she'll take it.
Nice.
And we are scoreless no more. 1-0 Bobcats. 22nd goal of the year. It's Claire Bonzer.
Yeah, and that is why Coach Nearing is yelling at them to run through the ball, because Lilia did exactly that, and it bounced in her direction, and she was able to get that pass. If she's not hustling after it and chasing the ball and running through the ball, that pass doesn't get to Claire.
So the 44th minute, Claire Bonzer puts the Cats on top 1-0 as the Bobcats look to get above 500 here tonight, coming in with a record of 7-7-1. Jansen retreating to play this one. Powering it through the legs of Mashmeyer, excuse me. Genesee Telez to take the throw in for the Bobcats. Jansen back to Telez. Now to Katie Gomez-Reyes. Another well-timed ball. Bonzer getting there. Oh, nearly getting to it before Sherman could, but Sherman went down and Bonzer kind of pulled up as she did not want to run over the keeper. And almost an opportunity. That was a really nice pass.
Yeah, that was the pass, the right pace of that pass. Some of our passes have been a little too hard getting ahead of them, or just going a little too far. That was a perfect pace on that pass.
That was well timed. Gomez. Good move to get past and finds Katie Gomez. Now to Telez. Corona's way.
Oh, good touch.
Kristen. Pass just over the leg of Gomez. She kind of laughed a little bit right there. She thought she had that one, but throw-in is awarded to the Grinnell Tigers. As we take a look at that last goal by Claire Bonser in the 44th minute. Great angle right there, and the hands were up for Sherman. She was kind of left out on an island right there.
Yeah, she knew that she was too close to the goal and was giving up way too much area for somebody who can place it well.
Seek is trying to answer the goal. Jansen tracking down on her. Seek stops. Now slips past Jansen. And Sophie Valdez Chavez knocks it down to make the save. Bounced over the head of Kristen. And just a little strong on the touch. It'll be a throw-in for the Tigers. Take a look at that last save.
Yeah, that was a great save because they had crashers on the weak side there.
Good job by her to drop down as well on that, make sure it didn't continue bouncing.
Yeah.
Throw-in awarded for the Bobcats as Georgia Jansen will throw this one in.
Nope.
Pegs Corona in the back of the legs.
See, that's one of the things we can work on. Like throwing it to somebody where they can control it.
Ball way ahead. It looks like Sherman's going to get out to this one in time at the edge of the 18. Ball bouncing towards Gomez Reyes. Lifts it up for Kristen, but too far in front of her.
I think the defense and our forwards are getting a little bit tired of all the runs. Like there's been a lot that has been just going through.
Off the side of the foot of Corona as Kaylee Nunez is standing at midfield, getting ready to check in for the Bobcats. Off the head of Jansen. Jansen pushes it back towards midfield. Favorable bounce.
Yeah.
Bonser was onside. Oh, no, a late offside call ruled here. And this will come back all the way near midfield.
I don't think she was. Or if she was, I think it went off of the Tigers' defense, which would put her make offsides null.
And we take a look at the replay. Yeah, she definitely was offside, but you're right. I believe it was off a Tiger.
I thought it was a misplay off of one of the Tigers.
Yeah. Yeah, right there. You see it was off of number 18, Sadie Klein. Seek winning it first. Jansen. Sophie Valdez Chavez leaves the goal wide open, but the shot is off. I believe deflected as Lillian Ford took it. And we remain 1-0. Bobcats with the lead through 50 minutes of play.
Did they call them off too? When Seek passed it, or it went off her foot to her teammate, was offsides because her teammate was ahead of her. But I'm not mad about Sophie coming out because she's taking that angle away and making the goal behind her a lot smaller.
Yeah. Here we get a good look at it on our Tyler Pashong State Farm replay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was definitely offside.
Yeah. Seek was fine.
Yep.
And Georgia was with her, but there wasn't anybody beyond Georgia.
Here's Bonser again. Passes towards the middle. Kristen trying to deflect it, but not able to get the angle. And a goal kick to come for the Tigers. As now Kaylee Nunez will check into the match. And she'll replace Corona.
And for the Bobcats, number 20, Kaylee Nunez.
Katie Gomez-Reyes finds Telez.
Oh, nice ball.
And a one-handed stop by Sherman as she knocks it down. Well, Tumwa took down Mount Pleasant earlier tonight, 10-0.
Ooh.
Final there. No other scores on games that did kick off at 5:30. Almost everyone has pushed their match times up tonight.
How did that ball stay in?
He was riding the line there for a while.
I mean, my eyes aren't great anymore, but I was like, oh, it looks really far away over there.
You really sound like you're falling apart.
I mean, things happen at a certain point.
Yeah, that's true.
I just prefer to think of it as I had so much fun in my 20s and 30s that I'm paying for it in my 40s.
Subs for the Tigers, number 24, Lillian Madron. Number 2, Estefany Martinez. Number 15,
Mira's on the far side.
Gillian.
And deflected out of the Tigers for a Bobcat throw-in. Throw in, take it away. Seek. Good find. And it looked like Clayton just knew Jansen was closing in on her. She decided to take one. A light shot towards the way of Valdez. Nunez plays it off the high bounce.
Oh,
Jansen
let that
up to-
go through.
Yeah. Jansen trying to pass that one through to Lily Kristen, put a foot on it.
Yeah.
Now Ramirez.
There you go.
Oh,
That's going to
Kristen.
get to Claire. If she can get there before the goalie.
Oh, Claire Bonser goes down late as Sherman was out just in time, but Kristen put a good angle on that.
Yeah.
She just a slight touch off the pass.
And sometimes that's all it takes.
Ramirez almost catches one in the face. Oh, a deflected ball. Bonser finds Kristen.
Good touch.
And off the hands of Sherman. But a good pass by Bonser to find Kristen attacking.
Yeah, that was a great pass to her, and to find Lilia on her dominant foot that time so where she can get, a little more mustard on it.
Jansen closing down on that one. And a late touch off the foot of Lillian Madron for a Bobcat throw-in as Nunez will take it.
Ooh, no hands? Okay.
Madron almost nearly with a handball right there.
That's fine. That's fine.
I say
Good
almost
crosser.
because
Good.
it wasn't called. Yeah. Goes over to Kira Halstead, long run, not able to get to it. That one kind of crossed her up.
Yeah, it bounced at an awkward spot for her. I don't think she was expecting it to come, head high.
Take a look at that last pass by Bonser finding Kristen.
That's a great pass. It just kind of went right at her, which happens.
Seek all alone. A 1-on-4. Jansen nearly deflected it away. Oh, pass sneaks through. Gomez. And now Ramirez. That will set up a third corner kick of the night for the Grinnell Tigers.
We'll see what kind of play they have this time. The last couple have been kind of fun to watch them set
They
up.
have, yeah. Good little set pieces off the corners.
Yeah.
It looks like this time, no tricks. It'll just be Seek taking the corner.
Yeah, last time they set up like this, they all went earlier, and the ball landed right about there.
And backside, nearly had an opportunity. Bobcats can't clear it. Ramirez trying to clear. Gomez goes down to the box, and a foul is going to be on the Grinnell Tigers and Claire Manette, and a free kick to come. Bobcats get bailed out again there in the box.
Well, Gianna had the angle to clear it. I think she just, everybody's a little bit frantic, and she got knocked down from behind. She had the best angle of anybody so far to clear it. Oh, get on it.
Seek has it taken away. Great save by Sophia Valdez coming out.
Yeah, Sophie's had enough of that. She booted that one out.
Bonzer on the far side
Ooh,
wing.
nice.
Gets past the defender. Sends in a crosser off the fingertips of the keeper, Sherman, and then picks it up on a bounce.
Yeah, these are two very good goalies, I would say. I'm appreciative of good goalie play, and these I've been impressed. Obviously, I'm usually impressed with Sophie.
Yeah, Sherman has played well back there in goal. When you get a one-on-one with Claire Bonzer, you're not going to win that one often.
And you don't, if she hesitates at all, Claire's scoring, right?
Yep.
So, the fact that she's still coming out and trying to get a hand on it and forcing Claire to pull up is probably what's saved her face a little bit.
Bouncing back to Jansen. Tried to find a seam. Closed down on. That'll be out on the far side for a Bobcat throw-in. Substitutions into the match. It's Isabella Moraz for the Bobcats. And she'll replace Kaylee Nunez. A few other Tigers out of the match. Lillian Madron is out, as well as Penny Clayton. Gomez throws in, deflected again by the Tigers for another throw-in.
And then Itzy ran over to her side on the right side of the field. I think maybe Coach Nearing wants some of those crosses to come in to Claire, not from Claire.
Yep. Yeah, we see Carolina Cross now playing left midfield. Alstead trying to get there. It'll be a Bobcat throw-in in the attacking third. Moraz will throw this one in to Bonzer. And Moraz just a touch off on that pass.
Yeah, they had some good ball movement over there. Just didn't quite connect the last one. But good decision by Itzy to just set it back and set up again. Good.
Reset to the near side to Cross. Grinnell will poke it out for a Bobcat throw-in.
I like that switching fields by going through the defense is, I think, something we should do a little bit more sometimes, just to get the ball across to the other side, find a different angle.
Yeah, you see sometimes teams settle, and even the Bobcats have settled at times, just kind of that one-side approach, but yeah.
Then sometimes you forget or you don't want to go backwards, especially with somebody like Seek who's lurking back there. But Grinnell's pulled everybody else up, right? Or back, I guess, for them to their defense, and just leaving Seek a lot on her own with 3 or 4 defenders back there. So they should be able to cross it through.
Jansen back to Valdez. Bonzer heads that to the far side. Moraz.
Good touch.
Bonzer off of her right toe. Gets it back. Takes the angle. And Sherman is able to gather that one in.
Yep, and Lily is there again that if she bobbles that ball, Lily is going after it again.
Yeah, she does a great job of just trying to be around for something. Second chance. Katie Gomez trying to target Bonser again. They will wall off Bonser as Sherman picks it up. Manat will give it a run. Ooh.
Nope.
Just mistimed it and ended up stepping over the ball for a Bobcat throw-in. Quick throw-in to Katie Gomez. Good win back by Katie Gomez out to Mraz.
Yeah, that's the itsy cross.
Kristen almost got a foot on it. Bonser at the penalty arc.
Yep.
Long shot. Oh! Telez sends one right into the face of one of the back line players, as it is Anna Lindberg as the freshman center back taking that one right to the face from Genesee Telez. You could hear that one all the way up here.
Yeah, the trainer came out immediately too, and the referee did a good job of stopping play immediately because, I mean, that's a shot from Genesee, and Genesee's got a big foot.
Here we take a look at the Tyler Pashunk State Farm replay.
And she was 10 yards away from a 40-yard shot.
Yeah, that's good caution right there, especially with how hard that one was struck.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely want to make sure no concussion, but she looks to be all right.
Yeah.
Considering.
Well, and if it hit her kind of in the ear, that could mess with your balance and hearing and everything else as well. So, yeah, when she was immediately grabbing her head, that you knew it.
Yeah.
It hurt. She had glasses on? Oof.
Well, hopefully the glasses are all right. I just paid for some new glasses, so I know it's not fun. They don't give those away.
No, not generally.
No.
They're probably going to make her sit for at least a little, with 18 minutes left, maybe the rest of the game, just to make sure she's okay.
Yeah. Seek trying to chase it down. Oh, a great play by Seek to take it away from Jansen. The angle too high. Sails it over the net as Sofia Valdez-Chavez looking on. And Seek trying to create a one-on-one there. That was a great take by her.
Yeah, that's just good footwork from her. And because Georgia was right there with her step for step. And when Georgia kind of had a misstep, Fati was right there. And she could feel Fati coming.
Mm-hmm.
Good touch. Good. She was way offsides. That's offsides.
And it is kicked ahead. Sophie Valdez will come out and gather that one in.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue with the refs a lot, but that was offsides. You can't go from offsides to back onsides and be the first one to touch the ball.
Get your rule book out.
I mean, it used to be legal. It's not anymore, from what I've been told.
Sherman picking this one up. High bounce on the turf. Telez. Back to Jansen. Now pokes it ahead to Kristen. And that one will work its way out on the end line. And there's a couple of substitutions here for Grinnell as Clayton and Emery will check in.
For the Tigers, number 4.
as the Tigers will work off the pitch with Claire Manette as well as Morgan Stocks. Cross.
Nice.
Sticks with it. Can she get a cross here? She will. Bonser.
Oh, good touch.
Off the right foot. Tried to find the angle. Good touch, like you mentioned. Creating right there.
Yeah, she has a knack for understanding where she has to touch the ball to get it to go towards the goal.
Yeah, she really
Right?
does.
Make the goalie do some work.
Missed it earlier in the 44th minute. Claire Bonser with her 22nd goal of the season. Trying to chase this one, but Sherman picks it up. Yes. Megan Heitmann trying to swat away the pollen that is flying around here tonight.
I think that was a bug.
Oh, was it a bug?
I hope
that
it's not
time?
a
Okay.
mosquito. But
all right. I have seen a few mosquitoes out.
they're in my backyard for sure. But that was a bug that was flying at my glasses, and I forgot I had my glasses on for a second.
You got your Bobcat baseball hat on tonight. They are at Cedar Rapids, Washington tonight.
Nice.
Opening day.
This is my free hat that Sean got somewhere.
Oh.
But it's
well, when
too-
you know people, you
I
tend
know.
to get free things.
It's a little. I think it was like a Bobcat Days giveaway or something.
Okay.
But apparently it's too small for his head and not for mine. It's the only Bobcat hat I have.
Cross. And setting it back towards Telez. Telez will take over. Good find out to the far side to Mraz.
Good settle.
Out of Bonser.
Nice.
Halstead waiting on side. Takes the late shot, but it's off the mark to the far side of the post.
That was a nice drop off by Claire.
It was.
Because Kira had a better angle at a shot, and she was on sides.
And getting a good look at it there on our Tyler Pershung State Farm replay. Ford losing that one as Jansen wins it back. Cross. Up to Kristen. Oh, good move. She faked right, went left. Late crosser. Can't quite get enough on it to Claire Bonser. She was targeting. That'll be a goal kick to come as a couple of substitutions. Brianna Gomez as well as Kaylee Nunez check in for the Bobcats. As it looks like Kira Halstead will check out of the match.
And Lilia.
Lily Kristen as well. I was wondering where Lilia was. She just she took the long way around.
Yeah, and I think that's get some fresh legs in there. Substitution at this point in the game. See if we can poke another one in because Lilia, the last few runs, has been looking a little more tired.
Katie Gomez-Reyes comes out to the near side to Gomez. Now cross. Bonser puts a foot on it. Lost at the penalty arc. Grinnell can't quite clear it away. And offside, a late call from nowhere.
Yeah, I don't. Where? He had
not
put his
see.
flag down.
Yeah. Thought maybe they were just going to. Maybe he thought they were just going to play on, but. So a late call as free kick awarded to the Tigers. Nearing the 70th minute here tonight. Still 1-0 Bobcats off a Claire Bonser goal in the 44th minute. And deflected off of Tigers for a Bobcat throw-in. Frankie Long has spent much of this second half on the bench. She'll check in.
For Gigi. Gianna.
Yeah, Gianna Gomez. I know. You're the nickname person on the crew. You have the inside scoop.
Well, when I'm not hanging out with you, I do the announcing for the game in the other booth, and that's where the managers are who
who say this is what you should call them.
No, that's just what they call them. And so I'm like, wait, who's that? And then after I stop asking who that is, because like an idiot, that's what I call them.
On senior night, one of the managers scored a goal.
Yes.
it was our very own water boy moment.
Yeah, I think that was the most excited I've ever announced a goal ever. And literally everybody was going nuts.
Yeah.
That was kind of a fun night. It should have ended in a win instead of a draw, but...
You'll take a 3-3 draw.
Yeah.
More than a loss.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I had to confirm with the two managers that was, in fact, Kinsley, because it looked like a legit soccer play. And I knew she hadn't really played soccer.
Yeah. I told Kinsley Bowie, I said, maybe you should have been out for soccer this whole time.
Yeah, Bree was way offsides that time. Everybody
Gomez,
was trying to yell at her to get back on the sides, which is not generally a great, like...
she did that turnaround like, oh, I do think I'm offside now.
Yeah.
So free kick to come here for Grinnell. Yes. We are nearing our 70th minute completed, which is good because I see quite a few strong storms down there in southwest Iowa.
There was another manager on senior night who nearly got 2 other goals. One would have won it.
Millie Heitmann's had a few days on the pitch, though.
Yes. Yeah. This year and last year are actually the first 2 years she hasn't played. But apparently, if one of them scored, then Coach Nearing was going to get them a gallon of ice cream.
Okay.
So I don't know if she's
Followed
stayed good
through
on that deal.
Yeah.
Oh, that's curling.
Oh, a great angle on that shot taken by Genesee Tellez, looking for her 3rd goal of the season, but just couldn't quite bend that back towards the back post.
No, it was getting there, though. It was a nice shot.
Well, apparently they just wanted to stretch Frankie Long out for a minute.
Well, I think we're using up some time with substitutions at this point in the game, which is probably a good thing. So I assume we'll see quite a few more in the next 9 minutes.
Keith was wondering, by the way, if Kinsley was in any foul trouble that night.
Yeah, I don't know.
She didn't get a yellow card?
She did not get a yellow card. She might have gotten 1 or 2 fouls called against her. But, I mean, it
wouldn't be a Kinsley Bowie showing if
that's true.
There wasn't at least 1 foul.
She did go back and play defense, and there was a little bit of shoving at that stage, but I'm not sure all of it was called.
She's been known to mix it up a time or two.
Yeah.
Here goes Seek on a run. Jansen cuts her off, and Ramirez wins it back for the Bobcats. Ramirez will do a little shoving of her own.
Yep.
Fati Ramirez pokes it ahead. This kick by Sherman hangs up.
Oh, talk. Somebody go get it.
Yeah, it was bouncing around, but nobody knew where it was bouncing. Katie Gomez-Reyes. Gets it to Bonzer, who waits.
As I say, Carolina's been out here by herself.
Yeah.
She was not offside.
Yeah. I wonder if that was on Kristen.
Yeah, she might have been. She was closer to offsides.
Yeah. And Kristen has a big smile on her face, so it might have been on her. Yeah,
well, fine. She's honest. But Carolina was not, and Carolina was the open one. You do it again to the other far side.
Delez trying to find Halstead, but cut off. Trying to find Seek.
That's
maybe too strong.
Too much pace.
Yeah. Halstead was trying to give it a go, but it'll be a Tiger throw-in. Katie Gomez, that one slips through. Bonds are trying to give it a go, but Sherman picks it up cleanly.
Yeah, okay. They did call the shove in the back.
Yeah.
I mean, that one was obvious.
Free kick will come.
Looks like 13 is getting ready to check back in Lindbergh. So
Which is a good sign, yeah.
Yeah, and she has her glasses on.
Oh,
Or
she does now,
She has a pair of glasses
Yeah,
on.
we're not sure if they're hers or...
or like a backup pair.
Yeah.
But
or it could be taped up.
Yeah. But she's been cleared by the trainer.
Yeah, great sign to see for Anna Lindbergh. No push through. Nashmeyer hits the turf as that one will go out on the end line. And a corner kick awarded for the Tigers as we approach the 5-minute mark. This will be the fourth corner of the night. And our head referee is just questioning the trainer whether she is good or not. So a good move by our head referee as Lindbergh will check back in. Great awareness by our head referee.
Well, and I saw earlier the AR asked her as well. So I think everybody is on. I mean, when it's that impressive of a ball to the head.
Corner sneaking through, and Sophie Valdez finally able to pick that one up. I feel like we definitely have seen some of the physicality here in the second half really pick up from both squads.
Yeah, a little bit more. And that's, you hear the crowd yelling that the Bobcats are shoving. And they are, but there is a legal tackle.
Yeah.
And we are very good at it, at keeping your elbows next to your side and using your shoulder and your hip instead of your leg and getting your arms out. And, somebody like Fati is just a strong girl that will displace people doing a legal tackle.
And that'll be a Bobcat corner kick. Third one of the night awarded. Tellez will take this one on the far side. Under 4 minutes to go. Bobcats with a 1-0 lead with a Claire Bonzer goal in the 44th minute.
Oh, good ball.
And backside cross. And she can't quite touch and keep that one in. It will be a goal kick to come for Sherman. Goal kick. Nearly taken there for the Bobcats. And now one back by Tellez.
And Genesee's never one to back away from a good old shoving match.
No, that is for sure. Jansen quickly taking the throw in, deflected to cross. Gets it to Tellez.
I am fine if they want to dance around back there and keep passing it back and forth.
And Ramirez cuts it
Step
off.
Step up, Fati.
And we're going to have an offside here.
Yep.
Everyone was trying to scramble back quickly in transition.
That is you can't go from offsides to back onside. Like she tried, but.
So free kick awarded for the Grinnell Tigers. Bobcats trying to close this one out to get their 8th victory of the season as the Tigers have really put up a challenge here tonight.
Ooh, handball. Handball.
No handball call to play on. Manat gets past Gomez and then loses it. And the Bobcats clear.
Maybe I'll argue with the officials tonight.
Valdez will drop down as she picks that one up.
And does a classic Esme. I love it.
Well, we wasted at least 5 seconds there.
Exactly.
Yeah. Kristen, who I don't believe Maybe she checked out one time for.
She did. Her and
quick second.
And Kira both checked out and then checked back in.
Halstead trying to get to it, and back to the keeper goes to Sherman. Final 90 seconds to go.
I mean, that's a shove. He let it play on because we maintained controls, but he was going to call that one.
Nearly.
He had his whistle in his mouth, and then he watched to see who got control, and then he gave the play on signal. But now he's telling her, stop shoving people.
Jansen off the head. Out to Les. Good pass
ball.
to Cross. Looking for a late goal to put this one away for sure, but Cross sees Sherman pick that one up as it was well to the side.
And that's a good move by the goalie to get that before it goes out of bounds so she can, A, get a better kick on it, and B, get it out quicker than if it goes out of bounds and we have to go chase the ball or set it up again.
Gomez out to Cross. Now Cross gets it back from Tellez.
And almost just take this one down to the corner.
Cleared away by the Tigers. Nearly down to 30 seconds to go now. Ramirez up the near side.
Nice save.
Keeping that one in play.
That was great.
Good pass ahead, but Kristen was offside. And that second goal just evading the Bobcats.
Yeah, in 10 seconds it won't matter.
8, 7, 6.
Atta girl, Georgia.
There you go. Georgia will send this one to the far side, and that will do it and secure the 8th win of the year for the Bobcats. 1-0 win as Claire Bonser with the lone goal of the night. She picks up her 22nd goal of the year. And head coach Cam Nearing finishes with a winning record in her first year as head coach.
Yeah, nice. They won a lot of games that they should have won. They lost a few that they maybe should have won. But I think all in all, kind of changing a program over, doing some new stuff. It's a great first year, especially when you have a lot of your roster coming back next year.
Yeah, really nice win here tonight against the Grinnell Tiger team that I felt had a lot of fight, and you can see they've got a young team, but it's a team with some good talent.
They do have some good talent, and like I said, you could see from their schedule that they competed in a lot of games, and that they are a little bit physical, they are a little bit larger, and I think they did a really good job of marking up the Bobcats on those runs to the goal.
That is for sure a fun night of soccer on the pitch at Littercole Field. Our lone goal of the night came in the 44th minute as Claire Bonser able to find the angle against Sherman and put this one in the back of the net. And that gave the Bobcats a win here tonight. As Claire Bonser had a few other opportunities. Really nice night. And Sophie Valdez-Chavez goes 80 minutes with a clean sheet as she just continues to do a nice job. Third in 3A with 177 saves coming in. And she made a few really highlight reel worthy ones here tonight.
Yeah, it's really nice when you can have a top goal saver and a top goal scorer all on the same team.
It's a nice combo to have.
That is a good combo to have, and both of them are extremely talented and good kids to work with. And Sophie has done, I think, this year a much better job of being vocal and getting her defense in spots where she wants them, so that she can be as successful as she's been this year.
Yeah, you take a look at Sophie Valdez-Chavez there, as well as head coach Cameron Nearing for the Bobcats, who win it tonight, go to 8-7-1 on the season. Meanwhile, the Grinnell Tigers drop to 4-10-1, as the Bobcats will have a little over a week off, as they will play coming up next Thursday night against the North Polar Bears on the road in postseason play. Meanwhile, for Grinnell, they play Marion coming up on Wednesday, and then they enter postseason play on the road at Ballard next Thursday night. Time now for our Athlete of the Week. Of course, we will announce it coming up tomorrow on our social media challenges, as each week our male and female athletes of the week both receive a $25 gift certificate to Opa Grill, along with a custom Athlete of the Week t-shirt and tumbler from Adlin Engraving and Screen Print Company. Transportation for today's game on KFJB-TV, all provided by Carl Auto Group in Marshalltown. Carl is your dealer for life. Well, we have a busy end of the week as well as the beginning of next week coming up here on KFJB-TV. We have our first baseball game of the season coming up this Friday night as the Bobcats host North Tama, as first pitch for the varsity single game is at 7 o'clock. Looking forward to having that one. It's hard to believe baseball, softball season already here.
I feel like they just started practice last week. I drive past here a lot, and I see them out there. So, hopefully good, successful seasons for both of them. Yep. The softball team has a new coach this year. I've heard good things about her.
Madeline Dolke.
Yeah, does baseball also have a new coach?
No, Coach Hankey's in his third year now.
Okay.
Yep, but a former Bobcat himself. And then we'll have opening night for softball against Newton next Tuesday, and then boys postseason soccer on Wednesday, girls soccer on Thursday on the road at Des Moines North. So hope to have you along for those ones. Thanks so much to our KFJB-TV crew here at home tonight at Litter Cold Field. Zach Tomish, our on-site producer. Deegan Grant, Keith Stewart on our camera coverage. For Megan Heitmann, I'm Brandon Lewis. It's been a winning season here on our coverage of match days. Man, I think we're 8-2.
Yeah, for
on KFJB-TV for our match day coverage.
I hope so.
We've had a nice record.
Yeah. I think it's us.
We got to keep it going postseason-wise. So as Claire Bonzer gives a wave, we wave to you. We'll talk to you next week with soccer coverage and postseason play will begin. You've been watching Match Day. 1-0 victory for the Bobcats at home at Litter Cold Field right here on KFJB-TV.
Bobcat Athletics on KFJB-TV is powered by First Rate Real Estate, Adlin Engraving and Screen Print Company, Central State Bank, your Marshalltown Dairy Queens, Hy-Vee Marshalltown, Lennox Employees Credit Union, Marshalltown School District, Sandvik Enterprises, Scooters, Marshalltown, State Farm, Tyler Pashong Agency, Members First Community Credit Union, Van Wyck Wood Builders,